Hello and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 Dark Purge Run. In the last episode we've gathered companions, we've entered the grove as you can see, we've helped Lae'zel with Zoru, and now she's replaced by Will. Because we didn't wake Shadowheart on the beach, she's now here, and she will replace Astarion, and this team will be the primary team for the entire run. Except I'll be swapping some people for their quests, mainly Astarion and Lae'zel. Although Astarion questline is short in Act 1 and Act 2. So without any further commentary, let's go. Let's tell Astarion to go back to camp.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer already. Oh, darling, I'm hurt.
There's something I can learn from it. You're alive. I woke up by the wreckage, surrounded by corpses. I was starting to think I was the only survivor. Of course. I'd be stuck in a pod, or worse, if it wasn't for you. Glad to see you're all right. Now, maybe we can help one another. We might be clear of those monsters' ship, but we still have their spawn inside our heads. We need to get rid of them while we still can. No, but I haven't looked either. Staying alive kept me busy. Or just company for our final moments. But yes, you look like a better choice than a band of helpless refugees.
Or maybe company for life.
My blood is the least part of me, drow.
Yeah.
That is none of your business. Let's just concentrate on survival, yes? Before we go, I wanted to thank you for freeing me aboard the Nautiloid. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Right then, lead on.
Yeah, to be fair, rescuing her from the pod should approval should be a little higher, considering that she's very grateful. Anyways, let's level up. Will and Shadowheart. Yeah, basic hacks. Let's buff our Eldritch Blast. Is there something I need to replace? Maybe Jump Person. No, that's... Sorry. Wrong button. No, actually, those need to stay. We don't need those. Shield of Faith, maybe. Although, no. Sanctuary. Now let's talk with everyone that we can talk.
I'll see what I can learn.
Step, parry, strike, damn it! It's just not landing.
No time to rest? I want to have a word.
Step, parry, strike. Nothing but. Goblins in the wild out for blood, and the druids in here looking to kick us out. Or worse. We need to be ready for a fight. But I'm useless with a sword. I'll try and brace them better. Like so. Step, brace, parry, swing. Yes! You really know what you're doing. Found this by the road. Bet you'll put it to good use. Oh, yes. I'll bite my tongue when the time comes. Hopefully, it's just the goblins we have to worry about. The druids are treating us like vermin. But I'll keep at it. Thank you.
Your blades are.
Hey, what happens? This
I saw you at the gates. You fight well. A few words for the kids? Spare a story or two. Thanks. I prefer when they smile.
The smallest sword. This one's heavy.
I'll see.
We don't even know these people.
That does... Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay! These people aren't fighters. We can help!
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this.
Zergan. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throat slit by goblin blade.
Thank you, Roland.
Hey.
What's that?
We don't need no pouches.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring. You see nothing out of the ordinary. As you turn back, the child slips between the rocks.
Oh,
You look the rocks over, but find no sign of a way through.
a shame.
Bet I can crack that open.
Sharp as
Hi.
Show me again. Not now. We're working. Remember?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Yeah, just one.
Is that
Maybe
blood? No, never mind. Need to find a way forward.
Oh! Hey! You're one of those drow, right? I heard stories about you. How you all live underground and steal kids away. Oh. Okay. Hey. Would you like to see something fun? Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky.
Sure.
Call it. Heads or tails? Heads it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested?
There is no point of arguing him, because if you keep telling he's a swindler, he'll stop selling you. And since he's a trader in Act 2 and Act 3, it's also a good idea to boost his approval.
You got it. One sec. That's what I got.
That's some junk for now. It's switched to Baldur. Oops.
You suddenly feel something moving.
Oh, hey, I heard stories about you. Oh, go on. Take this ring. It's lucky.
Let's do this
You
second
haven't
option.
seen anything yet, lady. Go on, take the ring and watch your fortune change.
Let's try this high chance. Oh. I'll give it one retry. Hey!
Weeping, bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing, call it. Heads or tails? Heads it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested? You got it. One sec. That's what I got.
I'm not sure if this first perception check lowers the difficulty of the next one where that girl robs you. I think it should, because you are now aware he made us signal again. I didn't.
Nothing.
You suddenly feel something moving against
Switch
your
to
back.
Bard.
Turn.
Anyway, let's not do it again. We've managed all three rolls for this encounter, and I'm happy with that.
You see her hand in your bags and the shame in her heart.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
Being nice to her approves with more.
Breathe
And
deep
we want
and move.
approval for more.
Please, let us through.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn, and you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrashem, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Yeah. Droids, I never liked them.
We need to get Arabella out, now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Korga to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake! Ugh!
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the wretched thing would just disappear, or better yet, explode.
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us. That's not right.
Horrifying. We should check on the girl.
Thank you. They won't give us the time of day.
Hurry! I'm at the end of my tether as is. Can't take this waiting.
Alright, let's save her.
Carl Magrin, give her a chance. You, step back. We'll not tolerate drow in here. No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giona.
What? Why would she allow one of them? I suppose so. You! Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead, but a word of warning. One wrong move and every single animal here will tear you apart.
Like that swirl.
Keep their confidence if you insist.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses, Korga?
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
A death viper. You've milked their poison before. A single drop of it could kill that child in a heartbeat.
She's a parasite. She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike. The death of a child. A timeless tragedy that never grows old.
Yeah, that's not too bad. Let's be reasonable now.
Very well. She may go. Break your word, and my serpent shall feed. Sif, Tila to me! Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage. Positive. You can trust me on that.
Okay, we'll talk to her later. And Gale.
Tiring business, isn't it?
Casting a spell like that is dangerous business. When a guard sees you do it, it's usually fatal.
What spell? You mean friends? What the fuck was that? Really?
If
Seriously?
your intention was to make things worse, you certainly succeeded.
What was that? Alright, let's do it a second time. That was very strange. Maybe the patch free or something?
This is a what?
A death viper.
Girl, she eats wrath and keep. Come, do it.
The snake. The death of a child. A timeless tragedy that never grows old.
Very well. She may go. Out.
Thank you.
Halsin isn't here.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important.
Alright.
We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aradin. The way you got Korga to release the girl. In short, I've grown to trust you. The reason I make a point...
Casting a spell like that is dangerous business.
Again?
When a guard sees you do it, it's usually fatal.
Oh my god.
You're free to go.
Here goes nothing.
Tiring business, isn't it? Why don't we take a little break? We've ever since you... The way you In short, I've grown to trust you. The reason I make... You see, I have this... condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but... just as deadly. The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with. Though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. I'll spare you the finer details, but it begins with a simple biological deterioration, muscle spasms, disorientation, a slight ringing in the ears, and, if left for too long, catastrophe. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical. You have my thanks. And fear not. Your implicit trust is well placed and will be rewarded with any and all means at my disposal. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
Thankfully he doesn't need it now, so let's buff up the parents, because I won't give him gloves. I will give him rather this amulet that they give me.
Stop. You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her. Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
Stealing the idol. What was he doing? I was trying to help.
And let's now talk to her. You won't be listening to her song, but there is a other option that allows one person that doesn't have performance proficiency gain a performance proficiency.
Wish I could understand you.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become.
Or more like not proficiency, but ability to play instruments.
More like butchering. Don't know why I bother. No, I'm moments away from a grisly death. At the hands of this bloody song. I can't. Nothing fits, you know? It can't hurt. I have an extra lute, if you want. I'll start from the beginning. We'll take it slow. Dance upon the stars tonight. Smile and pain will fade away.
I think you can fail this one, but the next one will be easier.
That was interesting. Why don't we try again? Moon reminds me of your grace, all the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Sorry. Thanks. That's the first time I've played since Lihala died. My teacher. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it. She'd yell at me for that clunky verse and make me play till my fingers were raw. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Finish the Weeping Dawn. For her. Keep the lute. Please. You've earned it. I've a long way to go. But thank you. I needed this.
Too sweet. Odiously sweet. The vomitous gall within despairs at your kindness.
And I have the loot, and now I can play the instrument. Otherwise I couldn't.
Mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down.
And she joins.
Come on, open up.
Words of mine
wonder why Gale doesn't have level. Anyways, level up. Level 2 spells. Technically, I should pick Shatter for under damage, because in combination with the skills, but I think I would take Scorching Ray, because Shatter is AoE and I don't have the evocation skill, so better safe than sorry. And I probably won't be using many level 2 spells, rather upcasting the level 1 spells. And in any case I can respect. And of course we need to have Quicken spell. And get Fairy Fire. Yeah, as for Will, no, old person, and of course his Blade of the Frontier, so back of the blade, and he will be using that ever-burning blade. For Shadowheart we need that lesser restoration for now.
Farewell, my dear old friend. Moon, sun.
We'll skip the Harpies for now, we need to return here later. We will be going get Withers. First, let's say hello to Auntie and get soup from her.
No traps, please.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
Yeah, about that roasted dwarf in the goblin camp as dark urge, you can eat it and it works as a healing potion.
Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me. What I do for some
Inspiration.
True.
Not thinking about eating dwarves.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh.
You're twitching something fierce, love. And your eyes. You look like you don't know the meaning of the word sleep.
Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
Well, elves don't sleep.
Ah, someone's confident, aren't they? Be careful, sweetie. How's that saying go? The bigger they act, the bigger the whack. Besides, that magic of yours, mighty as I'm sure it is falling a little short, isn't it? Something is wrong. I can smell it. Are you all right?
And fun fact, if you are a draconic sorcerer, she mentions about your draconic bloodline.
Then let old Auntie Ethel have a look at you. First things first. Tell me what's at you. Oh, Petal, that's how it starts, you know. Thinking is only a step away from doing. Were you hurt recently? An accident of some sorts? That could explain things. Oh, you cheeky pup. That might scare someone else, but I know what naughty girls need. A bit of love and care. If I was back in my tea house, I'd make you a cuppa and tell you to put your feet up. Alas, here I can only tell you to be kind to yourself, Petal. And encourage you to browse my bits and pieces, of course. Let me know if anything catches your eye. Myself included.
And would that feet be up on a rope and the kappa would be something other than tea?
Hey, bother.
Anyway, yes, we need this and the potions. Yeah, we don't have bardic inspirations, we won't have bards, so let's barter like that.
Take care now, sweetie.
Unfortunately, we can just... In order to steal from her, I would need to use invisibility potion, but not right now.
With haste.
I'm waiting on someone and you aren't him. Do you mind?
Never gonna smell
Don't make me hurt you, boy.
Too late! Looking at you is painful enough.
I have something to ask.
Damn goblins!
You lose yourself in the scab's weeping sea. It is no masterwork, but it provides a base bliss to gaze upon.
Like the sight of blood, do you? Thought you'd have had your fill at the gate. Might be more blood spilled yet, if Zevlor starts in on the lectures again. Well, finally. Someone who ain't got horns where their good sense should be. We expected a soft job. Something to test the new lad, maybe, but not a bloody goblin nest. Most would have turned tail at the sight, but not Liam, no. He charged him, the stupid bastard. Nah. He must have thought we were following. Always the optimist was Liam. Hope they cut him down quick before he saw we were gone.
Okay,
What I do for some salt?
Just out of you. I don't need any attention right now.
and now there is a funny thing, because this child stole amulet from him, and you can steal back from him, and there is a split dialogue.
Kid.
I already told you I
But
don't
since
have it! How stupid are you?
Depends.
but
enough to ask?
since
ripe with magic.
True.
everyone is watching,
Only gonna ask you one.
I don't have.
Hand it over or I'll slap the teeth out of your head!
conversation doesn't burn him, so the other option is using invisibility, but not right now. I won't be using that potion. I will wait for Gale to have it as a spell.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Okay, so let's... And let's go find withers.
Am I needed?
Nice. I think I need to drop. Or is it already? No. So how do you do it?
All right.
Yeah, I used it only once, so I forgot.
Dream in red.
That might be
Something
worth it.
over there.
Still don't have a shovel. Let's surprise him. Surprise them.
One day I'll catch a break. Breathe quiet. Move with care.
Howler. He's going to. You can use because his evocation, and he doesn't do damage to allies.
Yes, yes. There is work to do.
What path lies before me? time for some bloody work. Black.
Just hurry this along.
Order.
Watching and waiting. Every step counts.
Can't afford to fail.
And now the question is money. Oh, of course not. Strange, they're not surprised.
With haste.
On I go.
On the victor's path. Finding my way.
May the gods take you first.
Got to press on.
No holding back.
And he still managed to hit.
On the move.
This is my time. On the victor's path. Today you fall.
Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. If not over, then through.
Yeah, I think I can now send it to the camp. Last piece of clothing is from Karlak, and that will become much bigger. I think the guy, second guy had a shovel, or the shovel is inside. Anyways, we have a few more battles before of us. I think I'll finish
Might be useful.
now, for now. So thanks again for watching, and see you in the next one.